each other. We will listen to each other. United we stand. Divided we fall.
This is your season to fly.
Everybody say, I am the power of change. I'm so excited. Today you have the opportunity to say whatever you want, to tell me all of your issues and tell me all of the solutions so we can have a better Jamaica.
Don't you worry about a thing. Everything's gonna be alright.
All right, let's start with first form, please. Tell us some of the issues that you're facing in your school and your parish.
In the community, you have less cooperation. In the olden days, they usually say that a village raised a child. So I think we need to cooperate more.
In the school community, upper grades are bullying other students.
Huh?
In general, in Jamaica, some politicians are making, some are saying things that they are going to make come through in Jamaica, but yet still we don't see any of this happening.
Another issue in our society and our community and our schools is peer pressure, because it's not necessarily a lot of the students who are bad, but the few that are, they are trying to influence others into becoming one of them.
Well, I have a problem with the quality of policing, because if you call the police station with a minor problem, say for example, you were jumped or something like that, they will take your call, I must be honest, they will take your call, but they will not show.
We are here in sixth form and we are looking forward to going to university. Many people cannot afford a university degree, and potential people that is supposed to be in there, they are not given the opportunity to be there because of money issue, family, and etc.
What are some of the issues that you see as somebody that is older? What are the other issues or issues that haven't come up that you see the St. Thomas More Bay children going through?
One of the things I think is lack of proper parenting. Most of our children who succeed, there is a stable parent providing really good moral values. That is not in some of our children who don't succeed. The other problem I see is we have a lot of children here whose parents live abroad, the so-called barrel children, and they have a lot, but they don't have anything. What do I mean by that? They have all the nice bags and shoes and everything, but the guidance and the values are lacking, and so they end up not achieving. Children who have much less end up doing much better than children who...
How many of you know somebody that is struggling with their school? They have learning issues. Put your hands up. All right. What is the issue with, or what's the advice you would give to young people who are struggling with their schoolwork? How can we make it better?
Well, first of all, there are a lot of students in the school who can do their work very well, and the students who can't do their work very well, they need to seek those persons to help them, and therefore they will do better in their schoolwork. For example, the lower schools, they have the sixth formers who are willing to help if they just ask us to help them.
Yeah, nice. So that you are willing to help. And so, what if somebody's struggling though? Continue with you. Yes. What if they're struggling and they just feel ashamed that they can't come and talk to you? What if they feel shy?
It's no shame in struggling in schoolwork, because everyone has a problem. And my grandmother always tell me that one with raw meat seek fire.
True that.
Macho.
Tell me now, what is this? How do the young people view the politicians, and how can they help us to better our society?
I view them as people who are self-centered, who care nothing about us, but how they can get money from us. If you want a better country, you have to have our opinions. It's not you alone who makes up the country. We are a part of it, and if you don't allow us to be a part of your opinion, it won't help.
Okay. So you don't feel the politicians are listening to you?
No, they're not.
Well, let me ask you something.
Stop making promises to us that you can't fulfill.
All right.
Politics, all the rich and the dark them. No, it just a mess up them.
On the panel, let me ask you, what are some of the promises the politicians make?
Like they're going to fix the road and they don't.
They're going to provide employment for the youth.
Stabilizing the dollar and bettering the economy.
They promised free education, and I can tell you, education is not free.
How can we be more involved in the politics and the governance of our country? What can we do if we don't like the empty promises?
We can start by first saving money, coming together and saving money so that we can all work together. And when we save these money, we can start buy the material and start working together to fix the roads.
I think that the problem is everybody, most persons who vote are most likely die-hearted, so they vote for either the JLP or the PNP and not necessarily voting for the right issues. So what I think, persons should actually come together and vote for the right issues and for the government that can actually perform.
Thank you. Thank you. We talked about peer pressure. Woo! What kind of peer pressure are you going through and how are we going to get rid of it? What does peer pressure do to the young people?
Peer pressure has a lot of mental impacts on people because, well, a lot of students, however, they are born in Christian homes, but because they're at school and they see their friends doing certain things and they want to be a part of that group, then they do certain things.
What are these certain, they're gonna educate me now. What are these certain things these young people are being pressured into?
Again, the issue of sex is raised.
Sex too early and?
Sex too early and unprotected sex at that. A lot of these students having sex, a condom cannot fit them. And they are having a condom cannot fit them, and they don't even know how to put on a condom.
Hold on. Is that true that the young men are having unprotected sex and the young women and they don't even know how to wear a condom? Who has a condom here today? We're gonna ask one of the older men here to show you how to use it because first of all, should children be having sex in school? Put your hand up. Are they having sex? All right, let's continue now. Do you get enough sex education in your school? Sexual reproduction? So hold on, let me ask you. Hold on, VP, VP, I want to talk to the youths, What kind of sexual education do you have in school? Everybody in the audience is saying none. Let me hear from you.
For instance, in like first and second and third form, you have guidance counseling, where they would come to class, where they would come to class and educate you about those stuff. But you're not getting a lot of information, just little bits of information about those things.
Okay. Is she right? Yes. So what do you want to know about sex, or what aren't you learning that you think could be taught in the school? What are you learning and what do you think you need to learn more of? VP, you look like you want to say something. VP's like, that's not true. We teach about sex ed.
Yes, I want to know exactly what it is they want to know. Is it that people are to bring pornographic literature to the classes to show your positions and
Let me ask you, the music, the music, you all listen to music? Yes. Does music teach you about sex? Yes. What is the music teaching you about sex? I want to hear.
At school we learn about that marriage is the time that we should have sex, but in the music they tell us that, for instance, like daggering and those things.
Is the music in today's society influencing you positively or negatively?
Both ways, because we have positive music and negative music, so I think I should say both.
It's very important to me to keep positiveness alive, especially when there are so much negative elements around. I believe that a positive song, positive lyrics, hopeful music, brighten the youth's mind and then become more creative to better ways of thinking. Better attitudes. You can see that them walk, the way them talk and everything. So therefore I really concentrate for the future of the youth that I love, our children.
These are the words that you need to speak every morning about yourself. Eliminate every negative word from the youth, starting today.
Just put your hand up in the sky. This is your season to fly. Put your troubles aside. You got a reason to try. Point your hands to the sky. This is your season to fly.